This is the Foundation of Unity interview with Dr. Harvey Manes. And Dr. Manes, thank you for allowing us to visit you in your Manhattan home. And Dr. Manes, you're a orthopedic surgeon, you're a humanitarian, you're involved in finance, you've developed a pain-relieving cream, and many other aspects of your life are exemplary and really cutting edge. So we thank you for allowing us to interview you on the concept of unity. And Katharina?
Dr. Manes, what is your personal idea of unity?
Well, first I want to say thank you for the lovely introduction. Let's see, and to answer your question, the idea of unity. The idea of unity is the idea of bringing people and countries and ethnic groups and people from different backgrounds to bring them together and to try to unify people. That's what I would say is my definition. If you'd like me to get a dictionary, I'd be happy to see if it's correct.
No, we want to know your personal point of view to unity.
Basically bringing things together, whether it's people, nations, people of different interests and different backgrounds, and bringing them together.
Beautiful.
On a higher level, it's bringing the Earth together with the other planets and bringing the universe together and all for the purpose of forming a better world, a better universe, and to progress man and nature to a more positive goal.
Was there ever a point in your memory when you think back when that concept became important to you and you became aware that peace is very important, bringing people together is very important, and something that you wanted to dedicate yourself to at some level?
Well, that's a good point. You mentioned peace. I didn't use that word, but yes, I mean, one of the purposes of bringing people together, I guess maybe the most important purpose is peace, to bring peace in this world, which is going to be a very difficult thing. And, throughout mankind, throughout nature, there's been wars and fighting and people with different interests and people who have more and people who have less, and the people with more are people that are envied, and people with less try to take things from people who have more, or maybe it's not more, maybe it's just different, and these people want to have what the other people have. It's just part of human nature to want what you don't have and to have some envy and jealousy. I don't think we're going to ever get rid of all of that, but it would be nice if we understood these things, if we understood that it's really not necessary to have everything, that we could be happy without having everything, without having what the next person has. We could be happy and we can live together in harmony. Now, I'm not sure what your question was again.
Just that there was a point in your life where that seemed to be
maybe
understanding,
peace foundation,
like an epiphany.
Yeah, an experience or something.
Well, I think throughout my life, and most people, we inside us we do want peace. But we see, as a kid, we see what the adults are doing. We see what our parents are doing, and they're fighting. Our parents fight. They show us that there's jealousies and discord, and it just becomes internalized. But as little kids, you'll see little kids, black, white, pink, all kinds of colors, playing together and sharing. Well, sometimes they don't share that well, but playing together and not being so biased and difficult and selfish. Although kids are quite selfish, but they learn a lot of it from their parents and from what they see around. Anyway, as I recently decided to create a foundation, and I didn't exactly know where to put, what kind of foundation and where to put some of the money that I've made through the years. And I decided, after a careful thought, that a good place to put money would be to promote peace. So I created a foundation. It's called the American Peace Prize Foundation. And I contribute money. I give a prize to either individuals, institutions, or organizations that promote peace among people, among ethnic groups, or among different countries. to promote peace and unity. I guess peace and unity could be
Wonderful.
brought together in the same phrase.
Very nice. Thank you so much for such a beautiful answer. And what is your professional point of view of unity as a doctor?
Okay, as a doctor. Well, as a doctor, there's unity in the body. We are, one item, but we are made up of many different organs, many different tissues, different cells that are all brought together, and we are unified into one organism. I think that would be the answer. That's my answer.
And you have to know about all those different cells and the different organs in order to do your work, or how much can you know as one person? I know that you're renowned in your knowledge and skill. How much from a team perspective?
I didn't know I was renowned. You know I'm renowned? That's
Yes,
very good.
yeah, the word's out.
I didn't know that. Thanks for reminding me that. Okay. Anyway, I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and I specialize orthopedics as bones and joints and fractures and sports injuries, muscles and tissues. So that's what I specialize in. But there are many, many different specialties. And sometimes the specialists have to come together to treat a disease. One disease could affect the bone, could affect the liver, could affect the lung, and we'd have to get the different specialists together as an interdisciplinary approach to find a cure, find a treatment for this problem.
And what do you see as the future of unity, of working together, of peace?
Well, as an optimistic person in general, I am hoping that people in countries in the world learn to get along with each other and to stop their disagreements and their fighting and to form a unified, like a United Nations. If the United Nations really lived up to what it should be, it would be wonderful. And many of us are optimistic. First there was the League of Nations, and that didn't work. Then there was the United Nations, and the problem is it doesn't work as it should. And I would like it to work as a United Nations, bringing peace all over the world.
Wonderful. What do you think? What we can contribute on a personal level to this unity?
Personally, you try to do what you can do. You try to talk to other people. You communicate your ideas regarding being a good person, respecting other people, respecting differences. Try to get rid of your jealousies and try to accept who you are and what you have, and not want somebody else's things, somebody else's goods. Just talking about it and dialogue and just getting along with other people and trying to work for a better world.
Great advice. Who would you like to hear speak on unity from their perspective?
Well, obviously some world leaders, somebody like Obama, but I would like to get some of the people that we are not getting along with as well. I'd like to hear their point of view. I feel that inside everybody is an idea to have peace with their brothers, and I'd like to hear some of our, like the head of Iran or somebody, another enemy, let's say Chavez in Venezuela, to hear him talk about peace and unity and what he thinks would be good to make for a better world and a peaceful world and bringing people together.
Thank you very much. It was very beautiful and very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Harvey.